Good morning, collective. It won't be morning too much longer, but I am Quan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I don't know whose mess I done stepped into now, but somebody has an uncle that has been trying to get away with stealing some kind of inheritance or something from them, whether you know about this or not. Your uncle felt very confident that he could get away with this. And the reason your uncle felt like this is your uncle has a friend that has a political tie and connection to someone that is politically connected, the governor. I'm a political prisoner, like Tony Montana. Okay. Your uncle felt like he had the perfect combination of friends in high places, and whereby he could literally get away with stealing real estate if he knew all the right people. There are several people that are involved here. Okay. One of them is a real estate investor that is actually works for code enforcement somewhere. Whoever this code enforcement inspector is, he's also an investor. So I don't know if someone's been snooping around your home that got a job working for code enforcement in your community just so that they could keep track of your home or your house or something like that. But your uncle is connected to a code enforcement inspector that might be snooping around your home, but they're really an investor. If somebody had a plan for something bad to happen to you, they want to make use out of every single part of you or anything that you have. Do you understand? That means if someone was going to steal your inheritance and take out a life insurance policy and unalive you and benefit, they were like, why would we only just do that? Why don't we do a million other things too? Who's going to get that house you live in? Who's going to get this? And don't they sell organs and body parts? It's like the Native Americans, have a thing where you're not supposed to waste any part of an animal when you kill it. You're supposed to make good use out of it, not to be wasteful. So you're supposed to take a buffalo or whatever you're using to literally use everything for arts and craft, for food, for clothing, for your house, every part of it, oil, whatever. So your uncle is working with a code enforcement inspector that might be around you, wherever you live. And he's really an investor. So I don't know if he promised him some real estate or something like that. Your uncle was working with an Arab. Okay. Your uncle was also working with a white male that has a connection to the governor. So that has political connections. Okay. And in addition to that, there's a caterer here that might also either work in the White House or in the governor's mansion or something like that. And whoever this caterer is the brother of somebody that works for the United Nations. Okay. This caterer is the brother of somebody that works for the United Nations, the UN. You see how these demons strategize all day. There might be two different police captains here. One could be of North African descent and the other one could be of Jamaican descent. Okay. But I feel like these two people used to work together. This is in North America. Okay. But these are the different people that your uncle had connections to, why he felt so confident in what he thought he was going to be able to pull off to steal from you. So again, your uncle is working with a judge. Your uncle is working with a white man that's connected to the governor. Your uncle is working with a caterer who is the brother to someone that is works for the UN, United Nations. This code enforcement inspector that is actually a real estate agent investor looking for properties to take from people. Somebody might have an account at America Credit Union, and somebody might be connected to Trinidad and Tobago. I'm going to jump into this. Just a little bit about your uncle really quick. I asked about who this governor is. So your uncle feels like he's connected. So he has a friend that has political ties. And the White House came out and governor came out. And after governor came out, I said, what governor? Please tell me what governor, who are we talking about here? And the two cards that popped out was Arkansas and Alabama. Okay. I was asking about who is this political tie that somebody has. And I pulled Arkansas and Alabama under governor. Okay. So maybe your uncle has a friend that has political ties to a governor or the White House. And maybe their tie or connection is through either Alabama or Arkansas, one of those governors or something like that. Okay. Your uncle also, they want me to say this 3 times. Delta Sigma Theta, Delta Sigma Theta, Delta Sigma Theta. Somebody pledges Delta Sigma Theta. They really want me to say that. Okay. So this person could either be one of these governors. This could be your uncle. This can be a therapist, but somebody pledges Delta Sigma Theta. Okay. It could be this. So there's a therapist involved here. And they want me to point out whoever your uncle is a spiritual narcissist, a weirdo. Your uncle is a spiritual or religious narcissist, an extreme spiritual narcissist. Okay. So your uncle is an extreme spiritual narcissist that worked with a therapist, a friend that has a connection in the governor's house. This could be Arkansas, Alabama, or both. And a therapist, someone pledges Delta Sigma Theta. There's a judge here. Someone is of Arab descent connected to this judge. There are 2 police captains or some type of captains here, one of North African descent, one of Jamaican descent in North America, this code enforcement, and a caterer. So Holy Spirit, and there's going to be a death. And the reason is somebody does not feel guilty and they had no fear about what they were trying to do. This person has failed in accomplishing whatever they sought out to get away with doing against you. They failed. Okay. And empathy. This person wants you to have empathy for them. I don't know if someone's sick and dying because I have rich man in the verse. I have rich man in the reverse right here. So this rich man in reverse is probably your uncle, and he probably got some kind of disease or illness or sickness, and he's going to die. And I have court official. Okay, the court official might be someone connected to the governor. Okay. Or this could be one of these police captains. Or this judge. It could be any of them. But somebody's got an illness and they're going to die. And they doubt you're going to have empathy for them because they know whatever they tried to get away with doing, they failed to do it. And they didn't feel guilty about it. They feel no shame or guilt about what they tried to get away with. And they didn't have any fear because they felt empowered by humans that they deem as powerful because they have titles and positions in society, which don't mean doodle squat or shit. Okay. And they are not accepting blame and responsibility for all their actions, and they're not being honest with themselves. Again, whoever your uncle is, he's a spiritual narcissist and he's full of shit. Your uncle is completely full of shit for what he tried to pull off and be a spiritual narcissist at the same time. Somebody is sick. Holy Spirit, I would like you to first talk to me about this uncle before we put this together and end this read. I'm not going to be too long. I'm just putting this whole thing together. They want me to talk to somebody about something. Somebody has a brother that works for the UN, and their brother is a caterer, either in the White House or the governor's house. Okay. What do you want me to know about the uncle? Tell me about this uncle that is a religious narcissist, a king of pentacles. Tell me about this uncle that is a religious narcissist. Right now, they've accepted that they're not taking responsibility because they're not an honest person, but they have accepted that they've lost a lot of friends and people are wanting to disassociate themselves with this uncle of yours. They feel completely backstabbed and betrayed because they thought if they connected to all the right people, they would be able to pull this bullshit off. Somebody's uncle could have fire in their chart. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. The Emperor in the reverse with the Strength card, or your uncle is old as fucking dirt. and he is a chaotic karmic man in distorted energy, old enough to fucking know better, but they felt like they had a lot of strength and powerful ties and connections that empowered them to try to bully you and do whatever the fuck they thought they was going to do to you. Okay? And what is your uncle's obstacle right now, besides the fact that people are pulling away? What they did was illegal. The Page of Pentacle reverse. What they worked on against you was illegal. And the contract ended wherein they might have had ties in the government and the police department to get away with whatever they were doing to you, to help them get away with theft. Okay, that has to do with gang stalking, monitoring, isolation, spell work, a lot of things. But the contract is over with the Hierophant in the reverse. So whatever ties they had to anybody with any kind of fucking official title, that contract is dead in the water. So they don't have any more help or back or support from anyone in the government to get away with this theft against you. That where they were doing whatever they had to do to win at all costs, even if it meant taking your life. And now someone is no longer in a mental imprisonment, and someone's having an ego death because they know it's fucking over. They know you're highly protected. And what is the most probable outcome for this funky ass uncle of yours? Okay. They want to reverse and ending with who? The Page of Cups. They might be trying to reach out to people to reverse endings to see if anybody can help them get this contract right here reverse. Yep. They're reaching out to people to see if anybody will help them try to reverse this contract, because they feel fucked up right now, because they feel like it's a missed opportunity to get away with something, to cause an injustice for you. Okay. So that's your uncle. Can you tell us anything else about whoever's uncle this is that has been causing obstacles for them? What else can you tell me about this uncle that wanted to drain you spiritually? The Queen of Swords reverse. It was a complete narcissist. Your uncle was a complete narcissist that was trying to drain you spiritually. Someone could have Leo in their chart, or they collaborated with the Leo that was closed emotionally, that they were closed emotionally to. Your uncle made an offer to a Leo that was closed off to you emotionally. This could be a woman or a man that you could have celebrated and been friends with. So your nasty, funky, nasty, sick-ass motherfucking uncle made an offer to a Leo that could have been like a friend of yours in the past that you celebrated with. So your funky, nasty uncle that might have been stalking and a peeping Tom watching your ass from a distance, even from states away, they stalked you to find out who your friends were. And they approached one of your friends that might have Leo in their sun, moon, or rising, and they made them an offer to set you up to be fucking hurt, killed, or whatever. And whoever it is, they accepted the offer, and to be close to you emotionally. So if you had a friend, your uncle approached that friend of yours and told them, hey, if you be closed emotionally and help us take this person down, I'll pay you some money. And they accepted it. So this is your uncle that was behind that, okay? Your funky ass uncle was behind that shit, okay? But they couldn't get away with backstabbing and betraying you. Your uncle wants to appear now in a King of Cups energy, like everything is all good, like he's truly a person of love and empathy, and he would never do something like this. But he's a fucking spiritual narcissist that needs someone to stick their foot in his ass for trying to pull his shit off. Now he wants somebody to feel sorry for him, but he might be a sociopath because he's not being honest and not taking blame for his trifling ass actions to try to get away, Seven of Swords, with this shit. Your uncle does not want it put in his face that he was stalking you to see who your friends were. Your uncle might not even be in the same part of the country as you, but he had someone stalk you and watch you to see who your friends were. And he made an offer to one of your friends to set you up and to be close to you emotionally. And it was a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. This is what your uncle did to you. And somebody thought they was going to be the rich man and they were going to get a house or this real estate and they were not going to have to work no more. But somebody is sick. A court official has some kind of illness. They're sick. And they might even die, is what my cards are telling me. Now, tell me about this governor energy here. This political tie, Arkansas in Alabama, because your uncle had a friend that is might be a white male. Your uncle might have a friend that might be a white male that has political ties in either the White House or the governor's mansion or something. And because he have this friend, he felt like he'd be able to network with more people with titles and names to get away with this. Tell me about this friend of your uncle's that's connected to a governor, and I have Arkansas and Alabama. Oh, they don't want nothing to do with this motherfucker no more. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're kicking this person out their energy completely. They're like, you are not about to get us caught up in no bullshit because I was trying to do you a favor. Do I know you? I don't give a fuck who my friend is that helped you out, bribed to get away with. No. Tell me about Alabama. What do you want me to know about this person connected to Alabama? The tower. Somebody connected to Alabama is having a tower right now. Why is this person connected to Alabama having a tower right now? Because somebody can't let go of something. Someone's holding on to something emotionally they're upset about. A Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles connected. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn connected to Alabama that had a connection to a governor. Okay. They can't socialize or be a part of whatever their party is anymore because of a tower. Somebody completely pulled their energy back from somebody that's an earth sign from Alabama that was able to party with some people that are connected to a governor. Okay. They pulled their energy back and they don't want nothing to do with this person, this earth sign that's connected to Alabama anymore. And this is justice. So somebody, see, these are a bunch of goofies that have been networking with people in political circles, in the police department, in high places, trying to network with judges and different people so that they could get away with stealing something from you. Okay. Tell me about this person connected to the governor in Arkansas. It was an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that was friends or connected to a masculine that is like a friend of the governor or something like that. So it allowed them an entry point to parties, to socializing, to networking. You understand? Not the governor, but possibly a friend to the governor. And they figured this is what narcissists do. They try to connect themselves to, if they can't connect themselves directly to the teat. And when I say teat, I'm like titty, talking like the tit, to the teat of power where they can suckle milk. They will connect themselves to someone else that's connected. And if they can't connect themselves to that, they'll connect themselves to someone that might be two people off connected. You understand? A bunch of goofy narcissists that are like, how you doing? If you want my autograph, I can give it to you. Why do we want your autograph? Because I know the man that met Andy Griffin in person. I know a man that knows a man that met and shook Michael Jackson's hand. So because I know them, a man that met Michael Jackson and shook his hand or taught him how to dance, that makes me famous too by association. Yeah, because I can name drop. You understand? These are the type of energies that like to name drop anybody they're close to or affiliated with that would be considered powerful or have any kind of title or anything. And they could be two people off from them. Like, well, I got a cousin that has a friend that used to work with Whitney Houston. Yep. So I deserve all the accolades because I have a cousin that knows a person they used to work with that used to work with Whitney Houston. So I get the accolades for that. These are goofy people that just, all they do is network to try to connect. If they can't directly connect to somebody that's powerful, what they'll do is they'll try to connect to someone that is connected to that person. So that's what's going on here. So they're the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn connected to Alabama that was connected to some man that is friends or related or has a connection to the governor. And if that's what they needed to do to get amongst a group of people whereby they could network to make powerful friends so they could get away with stealing your inheritance, that's what they did. Tell me about Arkansas with this governor energy. Arkansas, I have a Knight of Pentacles here and an Ace of Cups. Somebody is closed emotionally to somebody. Tell me about, who's this Knight of Pentacles? Who's the Knight of Pentacles? Somebody that did not want to take a risk and is closed emotionally to another person because they cause so many burdens. So I don't know. This might be a governor connected to Arkansas. So there's a person that's from Alabama that had a connection to a governor that might be connected to Arkansas. And they couldn't backstab and betray this person. It might have been a younger person. So it's almost like whoever this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is from Alabama or in Alabama or that has property in Alabama, it could be like a knight. A knight is a younger person. They might have figured if I can just get into that social circle, I can suck my way and fuck my way through with one of the younger men or women that I know will be open to it. And that way I could get my foot in the door and then I can stay there. And if I just have to keep fucking and having sex with everybody that's connected to these people for a good time, that's how I'll get close to the person I need to get to make the connections I need to pull off whatever I'm trying to do here. Okay. So this governor is more connected to Arkansas, and this dust might be connected to Alabama. So and the King of Pentacles, who's the King of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. Somebody did not want to move forward with somebody, okay, because they found out about the hidden agenda that this earth sign connected to Alabama had, and they were worried about it. They were in their thoughts about it. They were too much in their thoughts about moving forward with whoever this energy is, okay, and they released the burden. So this could be a governor of Arkansas or somebody that is connected to the governor of Arkansas, like a child, a cousin, a family member, a friend, someone they grew up with from their community, but they're connected to the governor in Arkansas, and this person is from Alabama, and they were possibly trying to use sex as a means to socialize amongst these people so they can make connections to get away with what they were doing. And your uncle is connected to all these people. Okay. Now tell me, who is this therapist, Holy Spirit, before I jump all the way into this? Who's this therapist? Okay, they paid him. Six of Pentacles. So somebody paid a therapist to try to say that you had some kind of an imbalance. Okay, this is connected to this judge. So somebody could have paid this therapist to create an illusion, to take action to create an illusion for a judge that was going along with this bullshit. So somebody thought they had, so this therapist might be Arab. Okay. But somebody paid a therapist. It could be your uncle. Your uncle might have paid a therapist to create an illusion for a judge that you were imbalanced and could not provide and take care of yourself, so that they could get away with this. And what was the outcome of this therapist? What happened with this therapist? They decided to avoid a tower. Yeah, that's your whole fucking career. You better study the person before you sit up there and make an accusation and say some shit. You better find out if they own property and have been paying mortgages and paying taxes and paying bills on time. You're going to look like a goddamn fool to go to a court and tell somebody, yeah, this person's mentally ill. They can't provide or take care of themselves or this, that, and the other. And then you find out that this person owns 3 fucking rental properties and a primary mortgage, and they're running a business on the side, and they're working every day. You're going to look like a fucking fool as a therapist. You're going to look like a fucking fool. Idiot. They released the burden. The King of Swords. This therapist decided to be logical and real with themselves. We can't pull this shit off. I can't do it for you. I can't do it for you, they told your uncle or whoever else was working with this person. Who's this Arab? Who is this Arab? Tell me who the Arab is. Okay, somebody that tried to plan something. Who is this Arab? somebody that is very sad now and depressed because they tried to plan with these people. The Page of Pentacles, they were a part of it. They were going to take action. Yeah, this therapist might be this Arab. It might be an Arab therapist that your uncle might have tried to take this risk, but they were worried about it. They were worried about risking their whole license, going to jail, and all these things. So they rejected this offer. They rejected the offer. They were scared. Too many burdens. 10 of Wands. And tell me about this judge. Tell me about this judge. Yeah, this judge pulled back. They pulled themselves back, their energy back. Their complete wish fulfillment is what? What is this judge's complete wish fulfillment? Okay, so this judge was going to turn a blind eye. This judge already knew what your uncle was trying to pull off. And they were going to, they were not, see, it's like a thing where the judge has to play innocent, like he don't know what the fuck is going on. So what the judge was going to do is, if they could get this therapist to put their name on the line and say that you were imbalanced and couldn't take care of yourself, the judge was not going to be like, can you show me proof or do the backup work? The judge was just going to go ahead and take whatever the therapist gave to them and run with that to hand something over to your uncle. You understand? But so the judge was going to turn a blind eye to doing his due diligence in asking that therapist to provide adequate proof that you were mentally imbalanced or off or whatever. They knew what the plan was, and he was just going to accept it. Whereas another judge would require the therapist to provide written proof, documents, statements. How do we know? Have they ever been institutionalized before? You know, the judge was not going to do their due diligence. They were going to play along and just be like, okay, well, I have a therapist. I trust your word. I'm just going to move forward. You've got a document here saying this person is mentally okay. All right, well, let's move forward then. I'm going to issue you this real estate and issue you whatever, because this your family member obviously is mentally ill. You know, the judge knew what was going on, but he was going to turn a blind eye. And what action? Yep, the seven of swords to help someone to get away with this. And what did this judge end up doing? What did this judge end up doing? The spell work backfired. So maybe they're part of something where they all do spell work together to get away with these types of things. They're all part of one of these. Y'all know what it is, secret societies. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Some spell work backfired. Somebody could have even got divorced or separated from somebody because the World card, the cycle ended. Okay. So if somebody was trying to send somebody toward you to catfish you, to get into a relationship with you, so that they could testify that you were insane, they were going to gaslight the hell out of you. So while all this is going on, they were going to, their plan was to send somebody toward you to gaslight you, to get into a relationship with you, gaslight you from hell to kingdom come, like set the home that you live in on fire, and then say, I don't know, my girlfriend, she's lost her mind. She's going crazy. I saw her set the house on fire and now she's talking to herself. You understand? And everybody would play along and put you into an institution or something crazy. They were going to set you up. They wanted you to get in a relationship with someone that could testify that you were crazy. So if they could get you to either get married or date somebody in a serious relationship, and they, along with your family's testimony, can come together and say, I lived with her. Yeah, she's severely mentally ill. You know, people can set you up like that. It's like a child can sit up there and if your child's in on it, and send you a pair of footy pajamas for Christmas that you know, like a cartoon character that you zip up, and be like, Mommy, I bought you these pajamas for Christmas. I want you to wear it. Try it on. I'm like, no, baby, I like it. Thank you very much for my Grinch pajamas. Be like, Mommy, no, please, please put it on for me, please. I'm your baby. You know, and you're like, okay, well, fine, I'll do it for you, girl. And you put it on and be like, get in the camera. Let me see how you look. And they snap a quick picture of you. Thanks, Mommy, and hang up real fast. And then they take that picture to the court. you know, and be like, this is my mom. We dress her in these pajamas all day long. You know, she has different cartoon characters she likes. She's mentally slow and ill, and we're all taking care of her. You understand? People, when someone lives in your house with you, they can set you up to try to make you look like you're crazy. And then if they cut all communication with the outside world for you off, there's no way of proving that you're not. You understand? If they're doing stuff to affect your money and everything else. So they could go to court and be like, see, my mom, sometimes she wears the Superman costume pajamas. Sometimes she dresses up like the Grinch. Sometimes it can be done. So if you're in a relationship with someone, a man or a woman could set you up to look like you're crazy. You understand? They could like record you when you're not paying attention, or try to get you to say something or do something on video that they can try to use as evidence against you. The King of Wands. Okay, Holy Spirit. And what was the outcome for, what's the Four of Wands reverse? The Four of Wands reverse was they were not able to get somebody to date you or get in a relationship with you so they could be close enough to set you up for this therapist to get away with it. So this judge had to leave it alone. And what is the final outcome with this judge energy? Holy Spirit. The final outcome with this judge energy. The final outcome with this judge. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody might be beginning or starting something with an offer. Someone's making somebody. They had to release something. Someone had to release something, trying to do something. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. Someone had to release something that they were trying to do. This could even be a child or a younger person, a very young adult that might have tried to make an offer to a judge, that might have tried to give testimony or testify to something to a judge or something like that. They could have been trying to get a child or a young adult as well as a lover to testify something to a judge. Okay. Someone that took action might be very emotional about what they did, but the judge had to release it. It wasn't enough evidence. They couldn't get away with it. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. A Knight of Pentacles. A judge had to release it. It wasn't enough evidence for them. Given some kind of testimony from a younger person and from they couldn't get you to get in a relationship with someone for more evidence. And then I have the Eight of Wands. They were rushing it. They were pushing too hard to try to make all these things come together real fast. This Empress in the reverse. They had an Empress, an older woman, possibly in some kind of karmic, chaotic, distorted energy. The King of Pentacles that could have been working with the masculine to push for this to work very quickly. Okay. There might have been a King of Pentacles that wanted to date you, or this could be an ex of yours that an older woman connected to this situation might have been pushing to get back in a relationship with you so that they could give a testimony that you had mental issues. This is someone you dated. This is someone you were in a serious relationship with, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. So there was an older woman connected to you. I don't know if this is an auntie or just an older person connected to your uncle, but they were pushing very quickly for an ex of yours to reunite with you so that he could quickly set you up to be called crazy so that they could get this thing done in court. This was all supposed to happen very quickly, and it did not happen. Okay, so this judge, what was this judge going to do? What was this decision about? Talk to me about this decision, about this judge. They were going to take a bribe, got it, to give something to somebody, possibly to make a payout. They were going to make a payout. They made a judgment. All right. So they made a judgment that they have to give something to you and make something fair, because there's clarity about where something goes, and something is a burden to somebody. The Ten of Wands here. So this judge has to follow the letter of the law. Somebody made something very clear about who something should go to. It's documented. So the only way they could take it from you is if you're dead or mentally ill, and they can prove it. That's why your uncle and whoever this older woman is were pushing an ex of yours to get back in a relationship with you so they can have you put away and say you're crazy. They might have even brought a child or a young adult into it to testify that you were crazy. They tried to get a therapist that might be Arab to do it, but whoever you are, these people are oxymorons, because I feel like you're very independent. You pay your bills. You take care of yourself. I feel like you might have assets that belong to you that you keep up. There's no way they could possibly prove this, not legally by law. So this judge is burdened because they have to follow the letter of the law, because they have perfect clarity. They know they were going to try to help this family get away with it, but it's written exactly who something should go to, and they have to give it to you. They have to do what's right. The Six of Pentacles, something balanced, something fair, something equitable. Okay, so these people are trying to do something behind your back to create a situation where they could take something from you, where clarity, the Ace of Swords, was provided about what belongs to you and what should come to you. And they thought if they networked with people that are in the governor's mansion, if they network, if they get somebody in there to suck dick, of friends of the governor, all kind of things they did. They went around in circles and did everything. Whoever this person is, this family is, they went around the whole mulberry bush and they did everything but love you. They did everything but love you. Everything but try to make peace with you. And well, I see you're living a peaceful life over here, working hard, handling your business. You know what? Something's coming toward you, this, that, and the other. And we were wondering if you could help us or give us or blah, 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 blah. No, let's find a way to steal it and take it from her. If we got to kill her or put her away in a mental institution, we'll do it. Somebody dumbass uncle invaded. Can you imagine having an uncle stalking your motherfucking pussy, stalking your ass? Can you imagine having a funky ass, nasty ass, motherfucking perverted uncle that's a spiritual or religious narcissist at that, stalking you and your friends, and then making one of your friends an offer? Making one of your friends an offer, literally, to be close to you emotionally and set you up to be hurt. Who's this person? Delta Sigma Theta. This could be this could be any of these people. Who pledges Delta Sigma Theta? Somebody that rejected something. It might be the therapist. Oh, the judge. Somebody pledges Delta Sigma Theta, the judge. Or is that an ex of yours? Somebody with a lot of burdens. Is it your uncle? Oh, the person that's sick and can't recover. A court official. Got it. So whoever the person is that might have a sickness right now and they can't recover, the Nine of Wands reverse, this person that's sick, they have some kind of official position and they pledge Delta Sigma Theta. They're sick right now and they might die. Why we have this? No, it's an actual death. Tell me about this code enforcement. Tell me about this investor that works for code enforcement. It's almost an energy like if you do own any property or something, they might have made a deal with people in your community that might have been gang stalking you, that they could have your house or something like that. If they would help gang stalk, use energy weapons and do shit to you. And it might be like a code enforcement inspector that y'all know these motherfuckers just get these jobs so that they could try to get in and around your property because they're trying to find an angle either legally where they can take houses from older people or vulnerable people or people they think that might lose their homes. Okay. Well, I don't give a fuck how I sound. I'm gonna tell the truth. If you're somewhere and most of the people that live where you're at are like of a certain race or something, And then as soon as you find out an area is getting gentrified, suddenly you got all these Chinese code enforcement officers in your neighborhood. They all apply for a job at code enforcement. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to take over the whole motherfucking code enforcement in your area. Okay, Chinese and Vietnamese, because they want to be able to have some kind of advantage and be ahead of the gun trying to get properties. And the reason I say this is it's something that I've seen with my own eyes. Okay, so you got like some Chinese and Vietnamese code enforcement agents out of nowhere in an all black area, you know, that is zoned for gentrification, and out of nowhere, suddenly they're overly aggressive and keep driving by your house every day and looking around and doing background work on paper to find out, do you have a mortgage? Do you own it outright? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? They're doing this because they're using it as a mechanism to get their foot in closer to snatching up properties quicker. Okay, that's what the job is for. It's not like just I just want to be a code enforcement agent as a means of making money or whatever. It's like I'm an actual real estate shark investor, and I just want to get first dibs on any house that I think I could write up enough violations to where if the person's financially vulnerable, they can't afford to fix them. And I'm going to work on this house until I can obtain it, because I own about 10 other homes in this community. You understand? You'll have a whole code enforcement person that owns about 10 homes in your community, Chinese or Vietnamese, that literally is driving around just looking for properties all day. They don't give a fuck about doing no job. They just, every day they drive straight to the properties that they're trying to push somebody out of because they want to buy it. Tell me about this code enforcement inspector, real estate investor. They've been taking action, trying to keep their agenda hidden with that moon card and the ace of wands. Okay, whoever this code enforcement inspector is, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. There is a code enforcement investor. This person is an investor. They're just looking for houses that they could take or buy or muscle somebody out of. And they have been trying to keep their agenda hidden, but they've been taking action to figure out what they need to do. Black magic, spell work, follow you around, whatever, in your neighborhood, harass you, gang stalk, to find a way to get you to either sell your home or move about your property if this is you. Okay? They watch you every single motherfucking day, and they have accepted an offer from somebody to do this because they were promised that they could have something that you own if they get rid of you or help them to get rid of you. But it's a missed opportunity because, bitch, you a queen of swords. Look at you. It's a missed opportunity because you see straight through every charade. Nobody could come toward you with any kind of illusion. You see straight through every motherfucking thing. Any angle anybody comes through you at, you cut that bitch down and you cut straight through it with your sword. You ain't playing. You not playing. Like that, was that a Gullah Geechee woman? She was 100-something years old. That black woman all over there in the Carolinas, I think Tyler Perry and a couple of other stars tried to rebuild her house, but God rest her soul. I hope her family keeps that land forever. They were trying to muscle, and it was some Asian investor group that was trying to muscle this woman out of her house. They were trying to push her out her damn house, an older woman. They probably started doing spell work on her, you know, the same thing they do to a lot of us, hiring covens to try to hurry up and make her die or something so that they could find a way to take her property. But she managed to open up her mouth. She was the queen of swords, even in her old age, and said, what y'all think, I'm stupid? I ain't stupid. I'm old, not stupid. The hell wrong with y'all? This land is for my children and my children's children and my blah, 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 blah. You understand? That woman knew she was going to come back through one of her children, and she wanted to be on the same land that she saved up to purchase. She said, when I come through my grandchildren and great-grandchildren and come back here, I want to be on my land. Come on, somebody. So either way, this code enforcement agent, they're not having success. They did accept an offer to mess with you, but you're the Queen of Swords. You saw straight through the illusion that they were trying to create. You already know why they were there and what they were trying to do. So it's a missed fucking opportunity. So your uncle or people affiliated with your uncle has also made an offer. They also made an offer, and they're mad because they couldn't hide their agenda. Your uncle or people they're affiliated with made not only an offer to a friend from your friendship circle, I guess from whenever this stuff first started, okay? They made an offer to a friend of yours to try to hurt or harm you and be a fake friend. They made an offer to a code enforcement agent around you where you live, possibly to do spell work and magic on you. They've made an offer to a therapist. They've made an offer to so many goddamn people. Code enforcement. Okay, we're done with this. There's a caterer that someone in the United Nations is their brother, and they got a job working in either the White House or the governor's mansion or in some political party. But it's like I'm getting an energy almost like people know how to plug themselves very well. So somebody that has a job in the UN has a brother specifically that's a caterer that works in either the White House or they work for the governor, providing food, cooking, catering food. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Clarify the Ten of, they're stuck in a cycle because they were doing something to try to obtain a Ten of Pentacles, this caterer. Go ahead. What was this caterer doing? They couldn't backstab and betray somebody. So somebody figured if we can just plant somebody in there that could create some kind of a sexual tie. Yep. Man, because what if they don't want a woman? That Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What if what they like is men? All right, that's all right. I have a brother that we can send in there. He can work as a caterer. We can get him on staff and he can try to seduce him. So if one of the people we're trying to, one of the power tits or teats of milk that we're trying to suck from, if they don't like women, we can offer them a man. But either way, we have to establish some kind of sexual bond or connection to one of these people so we can anchor ourselves in before we get to maneuvering and making friends that are powerful, that can help us with our agenda of getting away with stealing something. You understand? So there's someone's brother that works for the UN that went to work as a caterer, either in the White House or a governor's mansion, but somebody was close to them emotionally and wouldn't have sex with them. So it was a fail. Child, these people, they go so fucking far. They go so fucking far. They go and then not to even win in the end. Child, I know they want to kill themselves. Now, there might be two captains here, one of North African descent and one of Jamaican descent. So somebody also was working. This is in North America. Okay, this is in North America. Somebody was working with possibly someone in the police department, or they had friends that they made that were captains. This could be the captain. Now, this is the tale of a blah, 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 da, 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 da. Da, 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 for a 3-hour tour. 3-hour tour. Shut up, somebody don't know what I'm talking about. With Gilligan, the skipper, to Miriam and his wife, the movie star, Professor and Miriam, here on Gilligan's Island. Now, anyone that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about is because your ass is too young. That was the shit back in the day. Y'all don't know nothing about Gilligan's Island. Shut up. Everybody wanted to be Ginger with her red hair. All right, the Chariot. Yeah, this might be a police captain. But there are two of them. Somebody might be Jamaican. Somebody, the sun. Somebody might have illuminated something. Someone might be Jamaican. Somebody might be taking very quick action to try to illuminate the truth about something because they feel sad. The 5 of Cups. Why do they feel sad? Because somebody did not move forward with something. Someone was not victorious and successful in getting away with something. Talk to me about this Jamaican captain first. So these might be police captains that might have been helping or assisting your uncle do something. These are friends that they made over the years. They were going to try to do something that was unfair, unjust, imbalanced. Even if that was every chance you get, this person that live in this area, anything they do, if they switch lanes without signaling, write them the biggest ticket you can, anything, we want to fuck their money up. You know, they had a lot of different people doing a lot of different things. Tell me about this Jamaican police captain. The 8 of Wands, something could be coming down the pike very quickly to them about a high priest or high priestess in the reverse. Somebody couldn't get away with something. They got exposed. So there might be a Jamaican police captain that got exposed for doing something. I wonder if they in New York. Wow. So there's a Jamaican police captain, or he got some Jamaican descendancy that got exposed for doing something with a high priest or high priestess. The lovers, this could be a Gemini, or this could be a partner of theirs. Oh, the lovers might be a partner. Okay. Somebody was stalking or watching somebody. 7 of Pentacles. Go ahead. Were they watching someone that was a lover? Justice. They took action to do something that someone's getting justice for. What did they take action to do? That they were taking action with. They might have been having sex with someone. They was watching someone that they were having sex with. And then somebody didn't want to take a risk. Somebody did not want to take a risk, and the cycle was over. So somebody didn't want to deal with somebody no more after that. So somebody could have been a Jamaican man or woman that was a police captain of some kind. One of them were a high priest or a high priestess in the reverse. They had this person watched, but then they decided to pull their energy back, and they didn't want to take any more risks for this person. So somebody might have been using, like, someone in the police department to watch or keep an eye on you. Tell me about this North African. Tell me about this North African. Somebody might have wanted to drain somebody with some sexual. Someone might have wanted to, like, attach some kind of sexual entity to somebody so that they could use them as a power source to drain their energy. Someone could have Capricorn in their sun, moon, or rising. Someone wanted to drain somebody, use them as like a power source. They were hoping they'd be able to get away with this, holding on to them. But they kicked this person out their energy. They learned a lesson. They gained their confidence, full confidence. And this person had an ego death. So this could have been going on between 2 police captains or someone in the police department. One of them might have been a captain. Someone is of North African descent. Someone else is of Jamaican descent. Someone thought that they were going to be able to use somebody to drain them of their energy. The king, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wanted somebody to help them to be a part of something, some orchestration of something they were going to be doing. There's a boss, a supervisor, some kind of authority figure with that Emperor energy. Okay, but it didn't go in their favor. So somebody was going to use somebody that might work in the police department for them, and they were going to control them by attaching some kind of sexual entity to them, and they would also be their power source. But this person gained their full strength and confidence and kicked this person out their energy. The 5 of Wands. They bump heads. They didn't mesh well. They might have tried to do something to put them in an energy of low self-worth so that they could exert some kind of power over them and use them like their puppet to do whatever they wanted for them. And this person, whoever this person is, they came up on them like spiritually. They healed themselves. If they were trying to angle themselves with them using their confidence, they healed their confidence very quickly. And they couldn't get away with it. Trinidad and Tobago and AmeriCredit Union. Tell me, what is Trinidad and Tobago? Yep, they help work with these people to get this inheritance, 10 of Pentacles. So somebody either from Trinidad and Tobago or in Trinidad and Tobago was a part of this orchestration with your uncle and others to try to steal this inheritance from you. They're sad too. The hangman, they tried to sacrifice you, but now they have to sacrifice the whole idea and release it and let it go. So they even had somebody from Trinidad or Tobago, that they were using. Okay. Somebody got clarity and enlightenment. Somebody got some kind of spiritual clarity about you and that it can't be done to you because of who and what you are. The Page of Cups here. They reached out to somebody that gave them some kind of spiritual guidance about perfect clarity about why they couldn't kill you, why they couldn't sacrifice you, and they found out who you were. Whoever this person from Trinidad and Tobago is, they were like, I never lose. I never miss my mark. I never have a problem sacrificing somebody before. How do you think I built my wealth? I made all this money. I'm a warlock. I'm a warlock from Trinidad. And then he shuck his dreads down and all the way back up again. Ha! Blood clot. You bumper ass. I never miss one. It's the weed. It make them rebel. I don't know who this bitch is you got me trying to sacrifice. I have to get intuition and find out my intuition. Shut the fuck up. You ain't sacrificing. Go sit your ass down, so roll that weed up and smoke your goofy ass. Me don't smoking them papers. I smoke with backwoods. I smoke in backwood because the Philly blunt, it burns slow. It does burn slow, but the Philly blunt, it's too much chemical. You know, me natural. The fuck is wrong with you, QUAN Yin? All right. A Queen of Swords reverse. Someone that was very cold and malicious and thought they'd be able to take your ass out of here and sacrifice you. I am dumb. You remain balanced. They couldn't do it. And they got some spiritual insight on you and clarity about who the hell you were. And they realized that bullshit wasn't going to work on you either. Yep. They made an offer to the God or whoever the hell they pray to. One of their dreadlocks. They pray to one of them locks in his head. And he says, "Oh, holy lock." He put it up under his nose. "Tell me the truth right now. I'm an asshole." This motherfucker took two of his locks of his hair and he put it up under his nose. "Tell me, lock, holy lock, right now." And he moved his head around in a circle, like whip it. Then he stuck an incense between his toes and his ass. All right, we about to finish this. What is America Credit Union? Y'all gotta pray for me. I ain't right. Y'all know I ain't right. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody can't take action to get this. Is something in? What's the Ace of Pentacles? What is in America Credit Union? What is the Ace of Pentacles? What is in America Credit Union? Someone that caused an imbalance to the Queen of Swords. So did someone cause an imbalance and put some money in America Credit Union? I just saw the High Priestess. But somebody couldn't move forward with something. Was this money that was supposed to pay somebody to avoid a tower? To avoid a tower, somebody put some money into America Credit Union, but they didn't get their wish fulfillment. So whose name is this account in America Credit Union? Someone, a magician, someone that they were paying to do the spell work, but they didn't have victory and success. So whatever the payment was going to whoever the warlock or witch that they were working with, they opened an account or have an account at America Credit Union, and that's what they were going to pay them through America Credit Union. Queen of Wands reversed. All right, go ahead, clarify this person whose account this is in. Oh, wow. Is the law looking at this right now? The Hierophant might be the bank or America Credit Union. What else about this America Credit Union? Holy Spirit. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay. They took a risk, but they couldn't get the money they were trying to get. I don't know if they took a loan out or something. Okay. Somebody pulled their energy back from somebody. All right, man. Give me a little more about America Credit Union so we can get ready to end this. Somebody might be Somalian. Somebody could be a white woman. There might be a couple here, a married couple or something. A government official. So somebody might be a government official or even a teacher or something. Tell me about America Credit Union. This is your family doing this. Your family, your dad's side or someone's dad's side of a family. Somebody might work for the FBI. Somebody might have something in your name, maybe in America Credit Union. Maybe they open an account in your name, or the judge. This is someone on your child's mom's side of the family, and this is a couple. Someone could be Eritrean. This judge might be connected to this account at America Credit Union. These are business partners. Oh, somebody that was in their thoughts. This might be someone connected to the governor or the governor of Arkansas. Somebody that was in their thoughts about somebody from Alabama. These are business partners. There's a tarot card reader that's insecure. Your light triggers them. It's a whole community of people. Family reunion. Someone's West African. Okay. This judge, though, or somebody that had a connection to someone in like either the governor's mansion or the White House. I don't know. They know something about this account at America Credit Union, whereby somebody was going to try to get away with doing something, and your family is connected to this account too. All right. Before I close this out, let me get some final confirmation here really quick. All right. You guys can go right back where you came from. The governor, you go in there, you go in here. Judge, you can go in there. Arab, you can go in there. Therapist, you can go here. Spiritual, religious, narcissist, your uncle is, and this is your uncle. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, tell me about this person that's sick, this court official. Who is the court official that's sick right now? A Queen of Cups reverse, someone that can't regulate their emotions very well. Tell me about this person that's a court official that's sick right now. Somebody that keeps on trying to drain your energy, but you remain balanced with this temperance energy. Okay. This could be a woman or a man right now that is sick right now. I just want to clarify that really quick. We already know that the rich man in reverse is your uncle. Okay. Tell me about this person that's sick right now. Someone that's closed emotionally. All right. Who's this person that's sick right now? A government official. Again, these are friends. So this was one of your uncle's connections that were friends with a government official. So there is a government official that's sick right now, and your uncle is not going to be the rich man. He's not getting away with what he thought he was going to get away with. And there's a government official that is sick right now. They might pledge Delta Sigma Theta. I just saw a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Is that the person that was connected to Alabama that was trying to socialize with someone connected to the governor in Arkansas? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Clarify, who's this sick person right now? This is somebody's ex-husband or ex-wife. Okay. Who's this person that's sick right now? Who is this person that's sick right now? Somebody could be of Cuban descent. Who is this person that's sick right now? This is somebody's daughter. They're saying multiple people. Multiple people are sick right now. Somebody's daughter might be sick right now. Who's this person? Ooh, it bent. Who is this person that is this court official that is sick right now? This government official that's sick right now. CIA, FBI, NSA. a black woman associated with a romantic couple that's in your family. So there is a black woman that might be, she might be mixed with Cuban. There might be a black woman that might have some kind of Cuban descendancy. We have a lot of Afro Latinas, of course. So this would be a black woman that has a Cuban heritage, okay? That might be connected to the FBI, CIA, or NSA, that might be sick right now, and she's some kind of government official. She might work for one of the NSA, CIA, FBI, or another government agency, and she's sick right now because of working with these people and trying to help them get away with something. Now, I don't know if she's the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but she's somebody's ex-husband or ex-wife. She's somebody's ex-husband or ex-wife. And what did this woman try to do? What did this woman do? This government official, this black woman, black Latino Cuban woman working for the government. They're depressed and they're very sad right now because they're sick. I got the death card. They might be dying or they're getting ready to. Okay, what did she do? What did this woman do? The King of Pentacles. She might have worked with your ex. She might have worked with your ex to get somebody, but you cut this person off or you kick them out your energy. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So whoever this woman is, she's one of the people that worked to interfere with your relationships in the past to either get your ex to ghost you. Maybe your ex emotionally abandoned you for her and then you broke up with them when you picked up on the energy, or either way, the eight of wands in reverse is when something literally stops abruptly. You understand? So something stopped abruptly in the past with the King of Pentacles in you, because in the background, this woman was doing something to interfere. She had a job working for the FBI, NSA, or CIA, whoever she was. She might have Cuban in her bloodline, or maybe even Trinidad and Tobago is what I'm hearing too. But put the stuff where it goes. I'm getting as close as possible. It's a general reading. But whoever she is, right now, she's sick and she's going to pass away. And she's going to pass away for working with everybody, including your funky ass uncle. What is the most probable outcome for somebody's funky ass uncle for doing this shit? They're going to release trying to hire people to do magic or do it themselves with their goofy self. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Tell me about this person's uncle. They're going to release a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that they were celebrating with and doing this with because they're having an ego death because they didn't get away with the shit. Okay. And the most probable outcome for this uncle, they're going to try to move to calmer waters. They might go to the night water. The Six of Swords. They're just going to walk away from the whole thing. Baby. You forgot about God and karma. You ain't walking away from shit. They've accepted already. They don't like it, but they have to accept that you're protected by your ancestors and God. But you ain't getting away with that shit. You're not about to live the rest of your life peacefully. Motherfucker, you're going to get gout. You're going to get gout, high blood pressure, and diabetes. And you're going to know why. So start buying them sugarless cookies right the fuck now. They're going to lie and gaslight to win at all costs, so don't nobody know what the fuck their funky ass did. They're going to gaslight and lie. Yep. Because they know they're going to receive messages from people about it. And they know people are going to cut them off because they know that they've been doing magic, possibly over other people too, to get away with stuff. They missed an opportunity. The spell work was backfired or returned to the sender. That they did to try to cause you an imbalance. Okay. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse, someone that will do anything for money, someone very low vibrational, that was a false person in your life, High Priestess. the Five of Pentacles. It's going to end up in the Five of Pentacles. So whoever your uncle used to try to hurt or harm you, if this was a friend of yours or whatever, they're going to end up in the Five of Pentacles. Everybody's going to get their due karma. You'll be able to tell by the end of this winter. If you run into any of these people, give me 3 cards to end this read. You're going to see all these people in their stage of karma. Yep. This King of Pentacle reverse. It could be this Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that was your friend that your uncle made an offer to be close to you emotionally and cause problems. They're clarifying. See, because the 3 of Cups, this came out when I was asking. So you had a friend that had a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you celebrated with, and y'all were just friends. Your uncle came into your life without you knowing and made your friend an offer to be close to you emotionally and try to set you up to be killed. And they brought this Leo into this contract. They brought this Leo into this contract. It might be a woman. They brought her into this contract to help take your ass down. And she accepted it. And she is burdened right now. She is going to end up in the Five of Pentacles. She might even get her karma might be so bad she might even try to reach out to you to apologize for even accepting this. But this was never a friend. This is the karmic. You don't let this person nowhere near you. Okay? One final card to end this. This is someone that will literally do anything for money. This is someone that will literally do anything for money. Anything. All right, the Chariot. Somebody could be coming towards you as well. The Four of Wands. I don't know. This could be a family member or someone from this community to balance something out and make something fair. Okay. This could be a person right now that might be feeling in a weakened state or something like that. But there's someone I feel like that wants to move forward and come towards you. They might be from this community of people that whoever these people are work with. And they might want to make something fair. Okay. So that's what I have right now, collective. Y'all know me. 111 on the clock right now. I'm looking at literally 111 on the clock. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And I will see you this evening on Love of the Highest Vibration. Wow. 111 on the clock. 15. It just ended. Ha ha ha. That's so funny. Okay.